So guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. Guys, I was going to try and make this video a couple of days ago, but just been like really busy and knackered. So I wasn't able to really find the energy to do it, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's big news coming from Saudi Arabia that apparently Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev are close to, or they have signed, or that fight has been signed for June, or is being planned for June 11th, is it? I think. I can't remember exactly what date, but that's great news. Great news that these two are finally going to get it on. Obviously, they've been the two best for a pretty long time in the light heavyweight division. There's been many guys that people thought could knock them off their perch. They have all failed. I think the last hurdle was Callum Smith, where a lot of people were saying Callum Smith is going to knock Beterbiev off, and Beterbiev battered him and showed there's levels between him and Smith. So now we get the main fight, and the fight that we wanted to see in the light heavyweight division, and probably the best fight in boxing. You could argue that it's probably one of the best fights in boxing because of how good those two guys are. They're exceptional fighters, and I think we're going to get a classic. I generally think we're going to get a super fight. And I think it could be anyone. I think anyone could win the fight. I think they're both that good. But I've said from the start that I've always felt Beterbiev beats him. I feel like when Bivol fights, people say, oh, Bivol's going to win. When Beterbiev fights, it's like, oh, Beterbiev's going to win. A lot of people have been saying for like years that Bivol has a little bit, he's the better boxer. But I just don't, I think Beterbiev's a very good boxer. And I think Beterbiev's power is going to be the difference, because I don't think anyone can just box their way against Beterbiev. I think he's too good, and I think he's too technically sound. And I think he will find a way to track you down and get to you and stop you. I think he's too physically strong for Bivol. I don't think Bivol can really hurt him. And I think Beterbiev will hunt, will hunt Bivol down and wear him down and then stop him. That's not to say Bivol doesn't have his chances. That's not to say Bivol's not a great fighter. He is. I just think Beterbiev is too strong for Bivol. I think he's just too much for Dmitry Bivol. But who knows? I might be wrong. Maybe Bivol might do a number on Artur Beterbiev. I just don't see it. I just think Beterbiev is a bit too strong. He hits too hard. And I think he'll win the fight, if I'm honest with you. So that's my take. But I'd love to know your guys' opinion on this as well, because I think it's a very intriguing and interesting fight. I think it's one that is going to be, it could be back and forth. It could be not very nip and tuck. But I think ultimately, I think Beterbiev's power, strength, physical strength might be too much for Dmitry Bivol. When it comes to it, I think it might just be too much. But you never know. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Bivol can outclass him, win a points decision. But like I said, I think these are two evenly matched guys. I wouldn't be surprised either way. Whoever wins the fight, I'm just excited that I haven't really got a horse in the race. I don't really care who wins. I think Beterbiev will win, but that's just my opinion. I can't really be sure about it, because it's one of those fights where I can see cases for both guys. It's just, if my hunch feeling is from what I've seen from those two guys, I just think Beterbiev's punch power, his overall boxing ability is. I think Bivol might be the better boxer, because that's what he's good at. That's what he does. He's got great footwork, great defense. He's not easy to hit. But I just don't know how he's going to be able to keep Bivol off, because Beterbiev off. Beterbiev's going to walk him down, hunt him, hit him anywhere. And it's not like fighting, Canelo, who's like half the size. Beterbiev hits harder. He's bigger. He's naturally bigger. He's very physically strong. And if we look at the fight against Canelo had a lot of success in that fight. Canelo landed a lot of shots. Beterbiev's going to land a lot of shots. And Beterbiev shots are going to be a lot more damaging than Canelo shots. So I personally think that Beterbiev will wear Bivol down. I do. I think it's going to be very difficult for Bivol to be able to keep Beterbiev off. And even Bivol, if you look at the way he speaks, he's not very confident. He said, my skills should be good enough. It's not like he's super confident, because I think he deep down knows how good Artur Beterbiev is. I don't think Beterbiev has got the credit from the boxing public because people just seem to think all he does is he's a big puncher. Well, I think he's a lot more than that. And I think when he fights Bivol, I think you guys will find out how good he is, in my opinion. But leave your thoughts, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it'll be soon. Sorry about the inconsistency in the videos. I need to become more frequent. Just been extremely busy, but I'm gonna try getting my schedule a bit more regular. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Peace out.